Welcome, guys, to Think About It Reviews, and I just got done watching The Theory of Everything. Now, I don't really know too much about Stephen Hawking, to be honest with you, but I believe this is definitely the romantic kind of, viewing, romantic storytelling of Stephen Hawking. But it was, gotta say, pretty damn good movie. I really enjoyed this film. Now, what this film is basically about is basically his many accomplishments, but mostly about the relationship he has with his wife and the people that surround him, and what he had to go through from his disease. And I also got, the religious side out of it, the religious colliding with the scientific side about how he's, he has many accomplishments dealing with time, black holes, the creation of man. So those conflicts coming together was always interesting to see in this film, especially that his wife believed in God and he himself did not. He believed in the people. Gotta say, though, I thought the pacing was well done. I was never bored in this film. I was really engaged, especially with the relationships with Eddie Redmayne, who plays Stephen Hawking, and Felicity Jones, who plays his wife, Jane. They did a fantastic job. I could see why Eddie won the award. I don't know if Felicity Jones won. I didn't watch the Oscars. It's fucking boring, all right? And I didn't really see it on... I just don't remember. But anyway, these two did a great job. I don't know who this Eddie guy is. I don't think I've seen him in other stuff. I can't remember. But he did a fantastic job. He really captured Stephen Hawking. I just saw Stephen Hawking when I was watching this film. Felicity Jones, I heard her name quite a bit. And of course, she's having a lot of big projects coming up. Don't remember if I've seen her in a couple other things as well. But she did a fantastic job as well. She really captured the, her struggling to deal with not only Stephen Hawking's disease, but herself, caring for him all these years and really getting a weight on her back. And because it feels like a weight on her back, honestly, when I was watching this film, it feels like that's how she felt. It felt like Stephen Hawking's wife didn't view him as the years went by as a man, but just like, I don't want to say child, but somebody she constantly had just to take care of. So you saw the rift between these two, and you saw other people coming in their lives and them affecting their relationship and their feelings and how much they drifted apart throughout since other than the beginning. In the beginning, they loved each other very much, but they really had to cope with everything that was surrounding them and everything they had to deal with at the time. So that was great. I thought Felicity and I thought Eddie had great chemistry. I thought they were really great together. I thought the performance was just top notch, really good stuff. The directing, I thought the directing was, was good. There was a lot of good camera work in the film as well. Some moments, when pretty much looking at, I really just like that shot. It's a simple shot, but really just going up and looking through the wind, like this keyhole, but like window type deal, and seeing Stephen Hawking just sitting there. I really like that shot for some reason. The cinematography was great. The cinematography, I think, was top notch in here. They really used the color scheme well. They really used the shadows well. I thought the cinematography was well done, and the tone and look of the film was really well done too. Like I said, it was very romantic of his life, and so when it needed to get a little darker, it got darker. Now, what I think was a home run was the editing. I think the editing was really, really what carried this, not carried, but really just made this movie even more better than it already was, especially with the music being in there as well. The score was fantastic, very whimsical. It kind of reminded me of like you're in a dream-like state. So I thought the score was just really fantastic. Maybe I'll pick it up. I think I will. But like I said, the editing was really well done, especially dealing with time at the end, and especially dealing with that's like I said, the pacing was so well done. I was never bored, and you have to give the pat on the back with the editor, who really never kept it bored. There was always something moving along. You're always interested of the basically conflict that was going along as well. Never felt like there was anything that needed to be taken out. It was always just smooth transition. So great job in the editing. I just really really enjoyed this film. Was it the best film of last year? I don't think so. I don't think it was, but it was definitely a great watch. Will I watch it again? I don't think so as well. But it was just a great watch to see these two characters really, Stephen Hawking and Jane. They're not characters, they're real people, but just how their lives were affected by pretty much Hawking's disease, his theories. Like, their relationship really went from here to, just really how much they departed, because that's what, it's no secret, no spoilers on what happened to these two if you know anything about Stephen Hawking and everything. But it was really a great time seeing, the performances. I think this is definitely a performance type film. What can I say? What else can I say about this film? It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But gotta say though, when I say romantic viewing, you gotta think of all the kids as well, because they do, Hawking and Jane herself have flirtatious people in their lives, whether it's Hawking being taken care of by this other woman, or whether it's Jane having somebody else come in as well. It was always somebody coming in to help with the family and help Hawking, and those people are the ones that really affected Jane and Hawking's life. So I gotta say though, I really, overall, you can make it romantic all you want, but all I was thinking about was the kids. The kids were probably really, it's not romantic at all when your parents are you could feel that distance between them. So it was, and then you see all these other people coming in. Kids know. So that's what I was thinking too, for some reason in my head. But overall, I'm glad I saw this film. I'm glad Eddie won the award. I thought Michael Keaton was going to, but he definitely, I could see why he won it. He was great as Stephen Hawking. It was a great film. It was a very great film, and I recommend it. I definitely recommend it. It's on DVD. Check it out. Any other recommendations? Intimidation Game. Go watch Intimidation Game. For some reason, I just went back and thought of Intimidation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch. Check it out. But overall, I think you guys should check this out. At least a one-time viewing. Maybe it's not for everybody, but it was a great film. So that's my review on Stephen Hawking's story, The Theory of Everything. Great performances, great editing, great cinematography, great music, the whole package basically. But I can see it's not too much of a rewatchable film, but it's a great film that needs to be watched at least one time. So thank you guys for listening, and subscribe, the whole deal. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I work every day, work hard on these videos, so I do it for you guys. And let me know your thoughts on the film and whether you really liked it, with just some issues you had with it. Maybe you didn't think the pacing was that great, because it was a little bit, it did feel a little bit long. Gotta say, it did feel a little bit long, but I never felt bored, and I felt like it was, it was just the right amount of time. And what do you think about the relationship between Jane and Hawking, and how they were, and the relationships of the other? Just let me know overall what you thought about this film and his theories. Actually, I thought his theories were, I don't want to go into that, honestly. I just wanted to just see I just want to see the characters and stuff. But the man, he worked hard on what he theorized and what creation man, this and that. He admitted when he was wrong, so that's great as well. When a man could admit that, hey, I was wrong at this point, but I think this point I'm making is right, and here I got proof to back it up. So great, definitely an interesting life that Stephen Hawking has lived, and he never let the disease really weigh him down at the end. So that's great. He kept on going, and there's a lot of things going on in this film, a lot of conflict as well, a lot of situations that happen with these two, Jane and Hawking. So thank you guys for listening, and let me know your guys' thoughts, and I am out of here.